What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here in Boyle Heights in front of what has been called the original Amazon, the Sears Roebuck building, which was the largest retail, shipping, distribution warehouse on the entire West Coast and stood proudly as a beacon in this community for nearly 100 years. Today, it sits abandoned, but it has a proud history as a pillar of a community, not just here in Boyle Heights, but all of Los Angeles. Let's get into it. So this really was the Amazon of its day. 1.8 million square feet dedicated to inventory and retail. And this was built in record time. Commissioned in December 1926, they finished construction for $5 million in only 141 working days by June of 1927. Again, I gotta hammer home this Amazon point. Sears was Amazon, and they did all their West Coast shipping from here. And they sold everything you could dream of. You remember those Sears catalogs? They were like encyclopedia plus dictionary plus a phone book. They were huge, and they sold nearly everything from little trinkets to sports equipment to houses. Yes, prefabricated houses, and all their parts would come from right here in the Sears Distribution Center in Boyle Heights. Wow. Now, the most dominant visual icon of this building, of course, is the 226-foot Art Deco Tower with the Sears logo up front and the big Sears up top that was actually used as a beacon for Eastsiders returning home on Los Angeles freeways. The size of this distribution center was almost unprecedented at the time, and it was also a marvel of modern technology. In fact, employees to fill orders would roller skate through the warehouse to find items and put them on corkscrew slides to get on trucks or on rail to be shipped anywhere on the West Coast or the Rocky Mountains. Now, unfortunately, Sears closed the distribution center of this warehouse in 1992, eliminating more than 1,000 jobs and devastating portions of this community and Los Angeles. And while the retail remained open, it was simply because Sears had signed a 99-year lease that actually made it the least expensive of all Sears stores to operate. The building is important historically and culturally, and that's why in 2004, it was named a Historic Cultural Monument, and 2 years later was placed on the National Register of Historic Places. So as far as what's going to happen to the building, well, kind of remains in limbo, and it has been for about 20 years. 2004, a developer bought it and was going to redevelop it into condos and living spaces. But that was pushed back by the community till 2007-2008 when Boyle Heights native Oscar De La Hoya got involved, formed an investment group, and tried to put together a redevelopment of his own. But that also never materialized. 2013, it was sold to a different developer who also had plans for mixed use, but that never came about. And the most recent plans, including potential affordable housing, are still in limbo. So today, the Sears Roebuck building in Boyle Heights is all but abandoned, 1.8 million square feet, and its future is uncertain. But I'll tell you what, its proud past made it a pillar of a community, not just in Boyle Heights, but all of Los Angeles. All right, LA, it's been a minute.